everybody, it's Kristin and I have a bonus Sunday haul for you. Hopefully, today is actually Sunday. I'm hoping to actually get this edited and up yet today for you guys, so I hope that you had a really great weekend. So clearly I have chopped off my hair. I went back and forth and I had a couple of friends that were really supportive and kind of talking me through it and that sort of thing. And I did it, so I kind of have an A-line bob, not like... I think that's what it's called, at any rate. Lightened up my hair a little bit, put in some highlights. So, yeah, it's kind of just something new season, new hair, as my hair genius would say. So, anyway, I do have videos that are pre-recorded with my, you know, before I cut my hair. So, you will still see some kind of intermixed here and there before the haircut, just so that you know. All right, so, to that end, let's talk about a few hair things that I picked up. I wanted to try, you know, I had gotten some help, like I said, from a friend of mine. She had suggested a Got2b product that I could not find here anywhere. I may order it on Amazon if I don't like how this is. But I thought I would go ahead and give this a shot. So I'll explain. This is the L'Oreal Boosted High Lift Creation Spray. I've talked about this before. I really like this. It's a spray that's got some kind of grit to it you can put at your roots. And so I just kind of wanted to have that again to play with. I did not use this today. And then L'Oreal was 2 for $8. So when I was there, I saw this and I was like, well, maybe I'll try this since I can't find the Got2b product. And this is the Boosted Volume Inject Mousse. Number 4, strong hold, soft touch, and that is what I used today, and it really does, it's not crunchy at all or anything. I actually really like how that works, so we'll see, day 1. And then this was something that she had suggested that said was just like a godsend, and I've never tried this product before, and I don't think I've ever heard anything about it. So this is the Garnier Fructis Style Texture Tease Dry Touch Finishing Spray, and you just kind of, it actually... it says with micro mineral powder, interesting. And I didn't really feel like I put any powder, but you just kind of, you know, I just kind of sprayed it in there and then pieced it apart, and it smells really good. It kind of smells like, you know what it smells like? Do you remember that, is that Salon Selectives? It kind of smells like that faint sort of apple smell. And then another product that just happened to be on sale, I thought I would give a try. I'm working, you know, I have a Tresemme open right now, but when that's done, I'm going to give this a try. This is the John Frieda Frizz Ease Moisture Barrier from Home Hairspray. So a couple of hair products from the drugstore, and then one other hair product that I purchased. And I have been contacted by this company numerous times, but they wanted like dedicated videos and a for sure sort of thing, and that's just not what I'm into. But when I knew that I was going to get this hairstyle, and I had, you know, knew like kind of what I would do for second day hair, which I'll explain in a minute. I contacted Lisa from Lisa SEO9. I just sent her a text and I said, hey, what's your favorite like curling wand? I've never had one without a clip on it. I've always just, when I wanted to do that kind of wraparound curl, I've always just done it with my normal curling irons that have a clip on it. I just wrapped it around, clip and all, and it generally worked, but I wanted to try something, you know, I wanted to try, okay? I wanted to be one of the cool kids. I wanted to have one of these sort of wand things, all right? So anyway, what I did was, like I said, I asked Lisa, and she said her favorite was this one from New Me, and actually, so it looks like this, and then I'm gonna grab the little box thing. It came with a little glove, which I should have used, because yesterday I burned my fingers. It's a little trial and error there. So this is the Magic Wand Professional Titanium Curling Wand with Digital Temperature Control, and it's the 25 millimeter. So it came in this fun little thing right here. And I feel like I maybe should have gotten the smaller size, the 19-inch, but at any rate, this is ridiculously expensive by itself, but with the sale and the code, their code was Hey Mom, so I don't know if it's still going on. You certainly could try it. It was $60. So, yeah, I just went to the New Me site, found the one she was talking about. I paid for it myself, and so I'll report back. It gets really hot, I can tell you that. There's a little temperature control on there, and it gets really hot, but it got hot really quickly, so I liked that. All right, thus end of the hair things. I wanted to talk about, I randomly went to Walmart one day for something, and I was Snapchatting about the fact that they had e.l.f. there, and what else? Oh, Milani, and we've not had either one of those in my town before. So the first thing I purchased, and I actually really have been liking this brush. It's this little e.l.f. brush. There's no name on it. My apologies. I will list it below for you. But I've been using it for foundation. It works really well. I'm surprised. I've heard other people talk about, I think, a Sephora one that's similar to this, but I think this would work well if you do sort of a cream contour. It probably would work well with powder contour as well. But I always think of this sort of brush as working well with cream product. So I got that, and I don't think that was, I think it was $6 or something like that. And then I saw this, and I should have kept the little case. And this is by Soho, and this was $13. So it's this little round sort of thing, and it has drawers that open up here, a little section. I guess they're not drawers, they're just little sections that open up here. And there's a thing in the center. And one of the things I liked is that they're different heights of little cubbies here. And I liked that because sometimes you have something shorter that would fall down in, would be hard to get if they were all like this height. And I've really liked this. I've been using for a lot of things. By the way, before I posted a picture on Instagram about this brush. Or actually, that's not true. I posted a picture on Instagram of my Yoda mug on May 4th, because May the 4th be with you. And a lot of people asked about this. This is the brush that my friend Tikaa from Totally Tikaa. By the way, I just want to say, you know what, I'll finish my thought and then we'll come back to Tikaa. So, so this brush, I think she said, and I'll try to find it below. She just got it on eBay. She got a couple of them, sent it to me. I really like this. It's going to be in my favorites, but eBay, I'll try to find it below for you guys. But I just wanted to mention that because otherwise I know I'm going to get a ton of questions, because that was like the #1 question on that picture on eBay. So I really liked this. It's very handy, and you can fit a lot of things in it. And I don't know, I think it's really smart. So while we're talking about Tikaa, I want to show you something that she sent to me. We kind of send stuff to each other back and forth. And she sent me the Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder Summer Glow Multi Palette, which I've really, really been enjoying. Let me give you a little swatch of these. And there you go. So if you guys aren't familiar, haven't heard me talk about Tikaa before, that's so pretty. This is just the prettiest blush color. If you haven't heard me talk about Tikaa before, she has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't generally upload. She's very active on Instagram and Snapchat, and she has the coolest opportunity. She's partnering with Lennox. I asked her to partner. She does tons of like tablescapes and that sort of thing. If you like that, you need to check her out. She has a blog, Instagram, and Snapchat. I'll list them all below, but she's going to New York tomorrow to work on her own pattern with Lennox, and I just think that is the coolest thing ever. I'm so happy for her, and it's so amazing. You guys need to go watch her journey, because I'm sure she'll be Snapchatting all about it and everything. So, and she'll blog probably when she gets back, but I'll link everything below. Go and give her a shout out, tell her I said hi, and tell her congratulations. It's just such an amazing opportunity. I'm just so happy for her. So, I wanted to mention that. All right. I have a few things. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys this. I showed this in my haul, but it was the wrong shade, so I did exchange it for the right shade. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette, and I've worn this a couple of times, and it's really nice. These are so soft and buttery and smooth and delightful. I have given this as a gift to a friend of mine, and I was like, you know what? I should just get it for myself. So there you go. I built that one up just a little bit, but so pretty, nice, subtle. I've enjoyed that quite a bit. A friend of mine was very kind, and you know, I follow Jaclyn Hill on Snapchat, but I just wasn't like happened to be watching it right then and there when it happened. I'm gonna pull this off right here. Her palette, this one went on sale, early sale, something when she was having her launch party. And so this is, I don't have Champagne Pop, so when I saw that this was going to be coming, I was like, oh, well, that's a good opportunity to get it and a few other things. So I was able to snab the early release. This comes out, I think, is it the 26th? I want to say it's the 26th. So let me get you swatches. What I have on my cheeks today is this one. This is crazy pigmented. Like, I barely touched my brush and touched it to my skin. So you have to work with it. I think it's a little bit finicky, and you have to just be really careful. And then I did put this other one over the top. So this is Pamplemousse, I think is how you say it, Amaretto and Rose Spritz, and I have Rose Spritz over the top of Pamplemousse on my cheeks. And then Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. So this is the Rose Spritz. That's the Amaretto, and I'm really excited to wear that. It's swatched really beautifully. Pamplemousse, and I said that was Rose Spritz. And then, hopefully you can see better than it looks like you can see in the viewfinder. This one is Champagne Pop, and then that one is Prosecco Pop. So I saw pictures of the eyeshadow palette. I think there's just one. There's been talk about how there might be more than one. I don't really know. But I'm excited to get that because I have 2 of the Becca eyeshadow palettes and I really like them. And if hers is the same, only maybe with some shimmers in there, I'm really excited about that. Okay. Next, it's just a single eyeshadow. My friend Bonnie from Bonster117, ooh, as I'm flipping it out of here, has been wearing this and talking about this shadow for months now, and I was like, I just need to get it because I tried to get it during the sale, I think, and it was out of stock. So this is in Pink Champagne. Yes, Pink Champagne. Oh, isn't that pretty? I have this on my eyelids today. So pretty. Right there. Just absolutely stunning. Just a good kind of go-to. I need to stick it in a palette because it just comes in a little thing like this. And then the other thing that I got when I placed it, oh, in case you're wondering, by the way, so the deal with the Becca palette was you had to go in and search hashtag Champagne Glow on the mobile app, but then it sold out very quickly. I tried to text as many people as I could, but as I was texting, it sold out. So anyway, the other thing that I got with that order was the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner, which looks like this. And because I like blacker so much, I got this. And so it's just a little smaller point. And I thought it would be, you know, easier to go up into. Boy, I have lipstick on my finger there. Random lipstick on my finger I had to get out, or something. I had something pink on my finger. Anyway, so I thought it would be easier to get up into your lash line, which it is. I've used it a couple of times though, and I have a crazy phenomenon that I'm curious if anybody else has. I've never had this happen with Blacker, which is the, you know, the one like this, but it irritates my eyes. It's very strange. And I don't know if I'm just kind of getting too close to my eyeball, but for probably an hour after I applied it, both times my eyes were a little bit red. And then it goes away and it's fine. It's very strange. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting just a little too rough there in my eyeball. I'm not really sure. And then the last thing I have from Sephora, I will just show you guys quickly, is the next play box. I feel like I just got the last play box, and I think it's because I wasn't able to haul it very quickly. So because this one just came, next month hopefully I'll be able to give you a review on the previous box and then you know, show you the new box. That's what I prefer to do rather than just show you. So it did come with a kind of a fun little linen-y feel bag that says Let's Beauty Together, Sephora Play. And I better put this in my lap or I'm going to drop it. And it has Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask by Briogeo. Briogeo? That's just fun to say if that is how you say it. And it also has, and I've not tried one of these. I have one of these, but I've not tried it. This is the, I feel like the lighting got all kinds of orange, sorry. The Wild Rose Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial by Korres. So I will try that. It's a little baby liner. And I had to look this up because I couldn't, oh yeah, here, let me just see. It's in Later Gram. I was hoping that it was going to be one of the shades that I have in the lip paints, that I could match that up, but let's give you a little swatch here next to Pink Champagne. So that's Later Gram. I feel like it's kind of terracotta-y with a little bit of mauve. I just put it on there a little bit more, so we shall see about that. And there is a, this is interesting. It's by Origin, so it looks like it's just kind of like a perfume sample, but while there is, oh, it's a pre-mask. So from what I can tell reading this, it's like a primer for your mask in this little bottle right here. And then it came with a purifying mask and a hydrating mask. That's really interesting. I'm gonna try that. I apologize, by the way, my nails need to be done really badly, but there's just not a lot of time these days. Anyway, so yeah, that's interesting. I'm going to try that and report back for sure. And then they gave you the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche, or Boucher, take your pick. And the shade in this is Kimchi. I'm going to show you this, but I think I'm going to give this to my friend Carissa, who loves a good pink anything. And I'm not going to swatch it. Just because these have not worked for me, the newest formula, it seems to bleed on me a little bit, so I think she might appreciate the mini and the color on that one. For the record, I just tried to wipe that off, that Later Gram. That is not going anywhere. That is interesting and good to know. Okay, I had placed an order. I don't think that I hauled this, so I apologize if I did. I think I just talked about it on Snapchat. So when I was in New York for IMATS, I was hoping to buy this palette from Ben I, and they did not have it anywhere. And so I couldn't even, they didn't even have it at Ricky's when I went in there, the one that I went in. So this is just the one that has been talked about forever. It just says Essential Eye Palette. Candy Johnson's talked about this forever. I've used it a couple of times. I didn't feel like they blended very well, and they didn't blend on top of each other very well either. So I'm kind of disappointed by that. But let me just kind of grab a couple of shades here for you. So I just grabbed 3, and I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3 on my. So you can see that there's not a ton of pigmentation to the vanilla shade here. That one swatched pretty well, as did the dark one. So I don't know. I need to play with it some more, and I will let you know for sure. And then the other thing that I got, I've heard so many people talk about like the banana powder and that sort of thing, and I knew that one wasn't going to be a good fit for me. So I got the smallest size that they had in the Cameo powder. And as soon as I finish up the e.l.f. Complexion Perfection powder that I am working through, really just this section, not so much that section, under my eyes, then I'm going to switch to trying this one. So I thought since I was getting the palette, I would go ahead and get this as well. All right, I'm working on a 4 Looks 1 palette with this. I actually have a 4 Looks 1 palette going up on Wednesday with Jen from Jen Loves Reviews. And normally I try to space them out kind of a month between each other, but I'm gonna put this one up fairly quickly after that. I've already done 3 of the 4 looks. The 4th one I will do probably one day this week. And that is the Too Faced Peach palette. And I just want to give a really huge shout out to Mary from Glitzy Fritzy. And I talked about her in that video as well. She was able to get another one of these and was very sweet and kind to send it to me. And I'm just really, really touched by that. So I just wanted to give it a look and let those of you that know I've been asked over and over and over again to do a 4 Looks 1 palette with this, and I didn't have it. And so I am doing that right away since so many people asked. I have to tell you guys though that probably I have 2 favorite shades in this so far. Cobbler and Bless Her Heart. That's Cobbler and that's Bless Her Heart. And I have heard that it's possible they're going to be making this, those are those two right there, making this permanent. I don't know that for sure. I heard the same thing about the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, which I don't have that either yet. At some point, maybe. I really hope that in editing I was able to adjust this lighting because I can just feel like it's orange. Orange, orange, orange. Okay. So this next thing, I just want to know if any of you guys have ever heard of this company. I went to my P.O. box and there was a box from them, and they didn't contact me or tell me anything. There's no card in it. I mean, there's a website, but there's no card or anything. So the company is called Qualerex, Q-U-A-L-E-R-E-X Beauty, Handmade Skincare. So that is the name of the company. And there are a few products I just thought I would show you. So actually, I'll just show you these so that I can put them out of my hand. 2 lip balms, the Serenity Lip Balm, and, oh no. They are both Serenity Lip Balms, and one's in Bliss and one's in Mai Tai Punch. So I will let you know about those. And there, I'll show you this since that's the thing I just held up. This is the Coconut Lemon Verbena. Oh, I bet Lisa would like this. Let's just see if I can smell. Oh, no, I think they're all sealed. But so this is a Argan Hand and Body Cream. That's what that is. And then another Argan Hand and Body Cream in Fruity Fruit. And these say smooth, silky, and hydrated skin in 30 seconds. So that's interesting. And let's see, this says what am I, a pirate? Argan Whipped Body Butter infused with astanaxanthin. Anybody? Astaxanthin? Astaxanthin. That's what we're going with. This is in Fruits and Bloom. And then the other little tub is one in an Argan Whipped Body Butter in Cucumber Melon, which I love that from Bath & Body Works. And then this is the only thing I used. When it came, my lips were really chapped, and I was like, oh, let's try this. And this smells so good. It's a lip balm. It's Argan Whipped Lip Butter, excuse me, in Dolce de Leche. But I mean, it smells like straight up French toast. Ugh, it smells so good. So it looks like that. It's in a little pot. I was going to say tub. That is not a tub. And then this is the Intensive Anti-Aging Face Serum and Foundation Primer Oil. So when I get through, I will try this at some point. So let me know, A, if you guys have ever heard of this, and B, if you have you tried, do you like it, that sort of thing. And if you want to see a review on any of the products, or if you just want me to go over them in empties, that's fine too. I'm assuming there's no strings attached with this because it just appeared in my P.O. box. That is everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed this bonus Sunday haul. I'm looking around to make sure I believe that I have everything. I felt like I didn't have too much, but then here I go and I, you know, talk for however long I've been talking for. All right, all over my list today, like I said, I have the Pink Champagne. I have same base as I've been wearing, the 2 foundations I'm using up. and they'll be listed below. And then I have MAC's Haux in the crease, and then I have a little bit of Follie just to deepen things up in the outer corner, and I took Haux beneath my lower lash line as well. As I said, I have the Pamplemousse from the Becca palette, and then with a little bit of Rose Spritz over the top of that. And on my lips today, I think that's the only other thing, I have Marc Jacobs in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, that is it. That's all that's left of it. It's on my use it up list too. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.